I forget what the noun was he used, that actively hunt humans.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Wait.
Killer whales, right?
No.
No.
Wasps?
No.
Sharks?
No, we don't live in the ocean.
Polar bears.
Yes,
Okay.
that's one.
Lions?
Yeah, that's one.
Tigers,
No.
bears,
This one's kind of,
Hippos.
badgers.
you're not going to get
Koalas.
It's other humans.
Oh, come on.
That's stupid.
But I found the polar bear part really interesting because I always would have expected them to be like the nice ones of the
I mean, they
bear
are
community.
nice.
They're the big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're big, but they look like friendly.
Because
No?
why do they look friendly?
Because when I see them in the zoo, they're always like kind of just
How are
That's
they?
all zoo bears.
pacing, and
That's all zoo bears. They're just kind of upset. That's all.
I wouldn't have expected polar
They're
bears to hunt humans.
pretty mopey.
Listeners, welcome in. It's a trivia podcast. We guess things.
Mopicular?
Yeah.
We play games, and we invite you to do the same. One game is called the secret phrase game. One of the guest room hosts has been assigned a secret phrase by the other three hosts, and it's your job to suss out who said it and what they said. And if you think you know who said it and what they said, you'll have a chance to submit your guess at the end of the episode for, maybe some free merch. We'll see. You better be right. Here's another game.
Mike, you're just doing your impression of what were the polar bears?
Yeah.
It's like you heard a conversation amongst the polar conversation bears. A conversation amongst polar bears.
No. I guess, yeah.
How did you hear that?
I mean, I don't think I've ever been to a zoo where there's more than one polar bear.
Oh, really?
So it wasn't a conversation amongst them.
Do you think that polar bear knows?
But you don't think they
other
keep multiple
polar bears
They definitely
exist?
keep multiple polar bears in the same exhibit.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen multiple polar bears at the
You're
zoo.
sentenced to a lifetime of captivity and loneliness.
Wait, that's so ridiculous. They must have more than one of everything at the
This
zoo.
sounds a lot like solitary
not Noah's
confinement.
Ark.
Okay, think of one exhibit that only has one animal.
Rhino.
The boa constrictor.
No, there's 4 rhinos at the
Phoenix Zoo.
World Wildlife
go that one.
Wildlife Zoo. That is an amazing
Wildlife
zoo.
World Zoo. By
Whatever.
Where's that?
Off the
in-
303.
Really?
Yeah, out by my house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Delicious ice cream shop a few miles north of that.
that makes me want to go there.
Not crowded at all. You
like
can get right up next to the animals. In fact, you can like pet the kangaroos.
I thought you were saying the ice cream shop was not crowded at all.
the gibbons will yell at you all you want. It's amazing.
Are they waxing or
There are
waning?
so many gibbons.
Don't worry about it.
Listeners, we're going to be playing a little pub quiz today. That means that each of us has prepared 6 trivia questions for the other hosts, and we want them to be not too hard, not too easy.
Pub quiz.
We get a point if only 1 or 2 of the other guessers get them correct. If 0 or 3 get them correct, then we get no point. Play along with us at home. Keep your score out of 24 and let us know how you did at the end of the episode. All right. Kevin's going to be starting us off today. Kevin,
I love it. I love it.
Love it, love it, love.
welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
We had a little absence, an absent Kevin phase,
Yeah,
but you're back
I am.
with a vengeance.
It makes the heart go,
All right.
grow stronger.
Here we go with another board. This is a 6-pack, if you will.
Pub Sixer.
Question number 1. You will tread more lightly with this racket. You
What?
will tread more lightly with this racket. Go ahead and give me those answers.
But I don't have one.
Well,
Actually, I'm the tallest in my class.
sorry about that.
Thanks, Lucy.
Repeat.
You will tread more lightly with this racket. Welcome back.
Yeah, you.
She was trying to sneak in without being noticed on the podcast. Porque no los dos.
Do we all have answers?
Yeah.
I have a wrong answer.
Yeah.
All right, everybody reveal. Andy says snowshoes. Katie says tennis. Mike says snowshoe. It is snowshoe.
A racket?
Weird.
Yeah, they look like rackets.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
That
No.
sounds like you.
I have the same umbrage as you, but Andy and I got it right.
Yeah.
So
That is ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
It was good enough to get 2 people to get it right.
3 people actually out of 4 got a point on that question.
mean, it's like-
so-
I bet some of the audience on the couch got that one right too. Yeah,
not
Armando's got it written
rackets.
down. Way to go, Armando.
Yeah.
all right, Janice.
Frank-ish. All right. Question 2. No umbrage allowed on that one. Chang and Eng Bunker were these types of twins.
Snowshoe.
Yes, they were snowshoe
I mean,
twins.
this is kind of like a multiple choice answer.
I have a funny answer for no points. I'm not going to write it.
All right, let's reveal. Andy says Siamese. Katie says fraternal. Mike says Siamese. I like the pattern that's going here. That's correct, Siamese.
So if I said Asian,
That would not have been correct.
Laosian.
Lotion, I think is how it's pronounced.
Lotion. I have an lotion.
It puts
on
the
my leg.
lotion on its skin. Yeah. All right, number 3. This is a game where you can don the horny helmet, the boots of butt kicking, wield the staff of napalm, or even the chainsaw of bloody dismemberment. Start by slaughtering the potted plant and work your way up to the plutonium dragon.
this does not sound fun.
None of us
You
have
don't want to
lifted our
wear
pen.
the boots of butt kicking?
No,
That sounds pretty fun.
I like the something of dismemberment.
Dismemberment? Is this like Mike Tyson's Punch Out 2?
Yeah. Repeat.
Yes, certainly. This is a game where you can don the horny helmet, the boots of butt kicking, wield the staff of napalm, or even the chainsaw of bloody dismemberment. Start by slaughtering the potted plant and work your way up to the plutonium dragon.
Is it dis or dith?
I think he misspoke on the first one.
Dismemberment.
Oh, darn it. That sounds like a less fun game now.
You still get to wear the boots of butt kicking. All right,
what
let's
it's
reveal. Andy says something I can't read.
Revenge of the...
Of the plants.
Revenge of the Plants. Katie says Crossfire. Mike says Ratchet and Clank. I'm sorry, the answer is Munchkin.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah. Haven't played it.
All right, number 4. This features the most famous total rhinectomy in history, though the reason and exact timing remains a mystery.
This?
Yes. This features the most famous total rhinectomy in history, though the reason and exact timing remains a mystery. I'm a poet, and I was unaware of the fact.
Is this fictional?
Don't worry about it.
Just this?
I mean, just write an answer. Yes. This features the most famous total rhinectomy in history, though the reason and exact timing remains a mystery.
Here's a guess.
All right, let's go ahead and reveal. Andy says Pinocchio.
That's good.
Katie says Harry Potter. Mike says Harry Potter. I'm sorry, the answer is the Sphinx.
Not as famous. Harry Potter's more famous.
Yeah.
But when did the rhinectomy occur?
That's the point. We don't know.
No one knows. It's a mystery.
Fair point. All right, number 5. Children's toy figure. Wait, let me start over.
Child's plaything.
Children's toy
That
figure
strange little man?
traditionally made of cloth and stuffed with spare scraps of material. I'm looking for a children's toy figure traditionally made of cloth and stuffed with spare scraps of material.
I don't like this set of pub quiz questions you've made.
I don't like you either.
I thought you were just going to say that you don't like me. What's that from?
But you
I
have
don't-
heard of me.
I don't like you either. Oh, man. Oh, shoot.
He doesn't like you.
Oh, Star Wars.
Let's reveal. Andy says Cabbage Patch Kid. Katie says Raggedy Ann. Mike says Ragdoll. Ragdoll is the correct answer.
Stoops.
Mick Stuperson.
What is the common thread between these 5 answers?
Have you guys ever heard the alternative sentence that contains all 26 letters?
You mean besides the lazy fox jumped over the...
No, the brown fox jumped
Jumped
over
over
the lazy lazy dog. Yeah. The other one is Sphinx of Black Courts, hear my vow.
Better.
That's
Judge,
better.
no, judge my vow. Yeah, you need the J in there. Judge my vow.
Snowshoe. Something. Siamese. Munchkin.
Munchkin.
Ragdoll. And Sphinx.
Ragdoll. And shook me like a dog.
Monsters, Inc.
I think it would be appropriate on the night that Zach was here that I just get 0 on a pub quiz.
I just think that's generally appropriate. Yeah, yeah.
Why am I so bad at these?
What's going on in your head?
I've got to have the biggest disparity between goodness at Jepisodes and goodness at pub quizzes. Right?
Sphinx.
Could be.
Asphyxiate.
I have an idea, and it
have-
seems wrong.
An answer, and it's definitely wrong.
Do we all have answers? All right. Andy says kids.
Kids.
What's going on in your brain?
Kids.
It's nighttime, Andy.
Katie
Katie.
says famous cats. Mike says hares.
You know, like a snowshoe hare and a
Okay.
munchkin hare.
I'm going to give it to KD. These are cat breeds.
Oh, yeah.
No, Siamese is.
Yeah, so is
And so is
snowshoe,
Sue.
munchkin, ragdoll, and sphinx.
Well, I got one. I got one.
Don't like that.
2.
3.
4.
Penguins. Katie, you're next
I'm next.
with your pub sixer.
All right.
6-pack.
This is a 2010 movie with Helen Mirren.
Is this a question?
This is a,
Story of a girl.
a 2010 movie with Helen Mirren, Morgan Freeman, and Bruce Willis.
I think
This is the one that everybody loves.
I have not seen it.
Hold
I think
on.
this is
Bruce. Wait. What are the two divisions? Something Willis and
Will Willis and Denzel Schwarzenegger.
yeah, that's right.
Sure.
All right, let's reveal. Mike says red. Kevin says red. Andy says Tomorrowland. It is red.
Glad it wasn't like
George Clooney, right?
Red 2 or something.
Oh.
I also haven't seen that.
Huh.
I made those up for like our league, right?
It was the
Yeah. The
celebrity
combo pictures.
face swap or
Yeah.
something.
They're weird.
It's good.
Question number 2. What Ivy League schools in Providence, Rhode Island?
One of them.
It is a good question.
Can you name me some Ivy League schools?
Nope.
Here, let's go for it. Brown? Where's that?
Columbia.
Columbia, yeah.
is one.
Dartmouth?
Dartmouth. Yeah. Yale.
It sure is. Harvard?
Harvard. Harvard. Is that different than Harvard? Does Yale seem like it's in Rhode Island?
I was going to say not Yale.
Where were you thinking Yale was?
Pennsylvania?
Where are you thinking Dartmouth is?
I was actually thinking Dartmouth was the answer.
It's not Columbia.
Is that in
It's probably in a place called Columbia. I would think.
in the country? Is it in the country, Columbia?
I don't think it's south of the border. No. There's like 2 or 3 other Ivy League schools though. Penn.
Oh, yeah, that's one.
Penn. That's
I don't
in
think
Pennsylvania.
With Iron Pen.
because it's a prison.
What? Can you read the question again?
Ivy League school in Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah, I thought that was probably the question.
55 in Iron Pen?
Yeah.
Mr. Matlack can't offend.
I've written an answer.
Secret Lies with Charlotte.
I feel like I'm right. And I feel like
A monster?
Man.
Did we not mention the one that you think it is?
nope.
Let's reveal.
Yikes.
Mike says Dartmouth. Kevin says Yale. Andy says Providence.
Oh.
It's Brown.
No!
Providence isn't in Providence is Ivy League school, isn't it?
No.
No.
Wait,
What?
guys, I know the theme.
Really?
This, question 3.
We should have known that based on red.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. You should have. This is what the Winklevoss twins competed in.
That sounds vaguely familiar in my brain.
Providence isn't an Ivy League school.
I thought it was.
I know the first name of one of them. I'm trying to remember the other one. Tyler.
This is what the Winklevoss twins competed in.
Not your friend Tyler.
No? You scared me.
You're Fenny. No. Tyler and
Winklevoss.
the Flying Winklevi.
Twins.
That's a good sound.
Thank you.
If you were to pluralize the Fast and Furious movies as the Fast and Fury how many eyes are at the end?
2. It's like Hawaii.
But that's not the same sound.
It doesn't have to be.
Fury.
Yeah, that's what I was.
There's also not an apostrophe at the end of Fury Eye.
That's true.
We all know this.
Furiosa.
Obviously.
I got that question wrong once.
Mike says tennis. Kevin says crew. Andy says rowing. It was called crew, but I'll give it to Andy. Crew was the correct answer. A newspaper founded in 1821 in Manchester, England is the next question. What is the newspaper founded in 1821 in Manchester, England?
Excuse me? The Manchester Times?
Pass.
We choose unanimously to throw this one out. Guys, hit me with some newspaper. Could it be like the Los Angeles Times?
In Manchester, England? I can't name a single English periodical.
It's definitely this one. It's got to be.
Do you know any English periodicals?
Sure don't.
Okay, we have red, brown, and crew so far. So it's probably a one-syllable word.
A newspaper that's a one-syllable word?
The Times.
The Sphinx.
News.
The news. The...
Stuff.
I kind of like that.
I like that. Yeah, the Manchester stuff.
Goss?
This is not a knowledge.
Nope.
Sure.
Let's review. Mike says British Times. Kevin says Post. Andy says the Manchester United. I love that. I love the effort. We were looking for the Guardian.
Oh.
Fifth question.
Not a knowledge.
In Age of Empires 2, this mounted unit is the successor of Knight and predecessor of Paladin.
I've played this game for sure, but it's been a long time.
Night.
It's been a long time.
It's the what?
It's the successor of Knight and the predecessor of Paladin.
Like, Paladin's always what you want to go for. So, like, I don't care about what's in between Knight and Paladin.
This is dumb.
That is a video game that I will play.
It's on Steam.
I know. I have it on Steam.
Do you have the remastered edition?
Yeah. I think you can get the non-remastered edition.
You used to
Do you
be
have
able to.
Spelunky?
What?
Spelunky.
No.
In between Knight and Paladin.
Let's go for...
Hey, if you want, I'ma go for mine. Hey, if you want, I'ma go for mine.
Thing is, I want to make sure that what I write is actually a word.
I'm about to go ball.
Mike, would you have gotten it if it was, hey, this is the final thing you can update to from a night in Age of Empires? Would you have been able to get
No,
Paladin?
zero chance.
I would have.
Yeah, neither of them. No.
I'm literally writing something I'm not sure is a word.
All right, let's review. Mike says Lancler.
No, that's an I.
Oh, Lancier. Kevin says Secretariat.
About 35 episodes late, but
Nice.
right on the money.
And Andy says Chariot. No, I'm sorry, it's Cavalier.
Oh, I was close-ish.
Yeah, close-ish.
Then my father would say that you've been a little cavalier in your personal life, too.
Question number 6. What is the common bond among the previous 5 answers? That is all I want out of a pub quiz, is to get a theme question asked and then Andy to go,
Wait. How specific do you want us to be?
You should get it right. As specific as you can without getting it wrong.
Can you play something on the drop board?
Yeah. Well, I'm wrong.
Oh, yes! All right, I'm ready. Whatever.
All right, let's reveal. Mike says Cleveland. Kevin says sports teams in Ohio. Andy says Ohio sports teams. Ohio sports teams is correct. Crews and Columbus Red Sox.
Wait, what is crew?
Soccer team.
It's just like the...
What are the
Columbus Crew.
What are the
Columbus
Guardians?
Crew?
The
what's-
Indians.
Indians.
Oh,
Change your name.
I know what they are.
Yeah, I really thought
And the red?
that it's what you would call someone who plays all of those, or what you would call someone who plays for one of those
A
teams.
crew?
Yeah.
Oh, like the reds?
yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What was
A crew.
what was that answer you were about to give me?
Yeah.
You do not call somebody a crew.
A crew member?
A Columbus crewman.
The singular form?
One of the crew?
I love the Cleveland Brown.
Part of the ship.
I choose not to take umbrage with that horrible question.
I love the Cleveland Brown. That's so great.
The Cincinnati Red.
All right, I got one on that.
2. Oh, wait, no, I got 3. Sorry.
3.
It's me.
Oh.
All right, so
Hey.
this Pub Sixer is going to have a little scoring wrinkle.
Ooh.
We're trying it
A
out.
scrinkle.
A scrinkle. Maybe more like a rule wrinkle.
A wrinkle.
If it doesn't fly, then we'll never do it again. If it does, then maybe we will. So here's what's going to happen.
Not what you said on Discord the other day.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What?
That's what I was thinking. So in this Pub Sixer, there will, as usual, be 6 questions. But you will not be allowed to reveal your answers until the very end, once you have all 6 answers written down.
Huh.
The pro of this is that at any time you can go back and change your answers. Mm-hmm. The con is that you won't be able to see each other's boards and maybe get confirmation or otherwise that you're on the right track.
Okay.
So we don't reveal like the whole time?
The whole time.
Okay.
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 Question 1.
Okay.
Heptadecaphobia is a fear of this number. What was that? Was that a conversation between polar bears?
Repeat.
Heptadecaphobia.
Thanks.
That's all you need.
Yeah. I hope it's just a bunch of these.
Everybody have answers?
Yep.
Keep them to yourselves. Kevin, you ready?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll go back and change
You can
it
always go
if I
back.
have
Yeah. Question 2. Multiply the first answer by the number of times Peter saw a sheet of unclean animals lowered down from heaven.
to. This is bad.
I'm bad at math.
I don't know what heptadecaphobia means. Like, if my starting point is off, all of my answers are going to be off.
Luckily, you can always go back and change your answers. Okay. Will you have answers?
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. Question 3. Add the second answer to the number of stars that were on the official USA flag in 1961.
I'm gonna get 0. Are we gonna be able to have you repeat these questions again?
I haven't decided yet.
Can you decide? So I need to know whether or not I need to be writing down this function.
Boy, I hope I have my first answer right.
I don't see a reason why I wouldn't.
Okay. 1961.
Yeah. Everyone have answers?
No.
I am answers.
How we doing on the couch over there? We tracking? Excellent. Oh, Armando's looking good.
He knows about heptadecaphobia.
He's confident about his answers too. But he's just-
Armando is always looking good.
yeah. Well, because if you rearrange his first name, it's Mondo.
He's got that
Arm.
little dimple on his cheek. Yeah, I see that. I see you over there.
Mondo.
Is it
Arm.
just one? I mean, he probably has 2.
I don't know. I can't see the other side of his face.
We have answers?
Ramdom?
Sure.
Yeah.
Question 4. Multiply the third answer by the number of times Daniel Webster turned down vice presidency for a future president who would die in office.
Multiply?
Multiply your third answer by that number.
Wait, turn down vice presidency for a future president who would die in office?
Yeah. And I mean, yeah. Yeah. That.
I don't understand why I would ever go back and change one of my answers unless he's about to give us info on the 6th question that would.
Can you
help
tell me
us.
when Daniel Webster was alive? That would help.
That sounds like something you would know.
Can't.
Why would I know that?
American history and precedents.
Presidents or precedents?
Both.
I'm changing my answer.
Vice presidents?
Okay.
Hoof Benito.
Question 5. Add the third answer to the fourth answer. I'm assuming you guys can all do that.
Hold on.
Question 6. What's the common bond between these answers?
Are you kidding me?
No.
I mean, how
They're numbers.
I need something better than their numbers.
can it be something to do with their numberness? Like,
What's something
Like-
about a number that doesn't have to do with its numberness?
okay, so like,
Oh, no, like,
is it like a property that all these numbers share?
no, I'm not looking for.
Divisible by
so
2.
no, it's not something about their numberness. If that's what you mean, like,
It's not divisible by 2 or something like that.
right.
Okay. And this is a common bond shared by all of them.
Yeah. Do you need the questions again?
I think I have them, but yeah, go ahead.
Heptadecaphobia is a fear of this number. Multiply that by the number of times Peter saw a sheet of unclean animals lowered down from heaven.
Okay, I'm changing that one. Hold on. Okay.
Add to that the number of stars that were on the official USA flag in 1961. Multiply that by the number of times Daniel Webster turned down vice presidency for a future president who would die in office.
Hold on.
Yikes.
Yikes is right.
Okay.
And then finally add answers 3 and 4 for your fifth answer.
What was the point of this?
Try out something new. I mean,
Yeah. It's a rule wrinkle.
A sprinkle.
And then, of course, what's the common bond?
I have absolutely no idea. I don't think I have any of these right.
I might have 2 right, and that's all I did. Maybe.
Confident.
Well,
I might have 6 or I might have none. Or anywhere in
You
between.
think you might have 6?
I mean, if I got the first answer right,
I mean,
then
if you-
I feel somewhat confident about the others.
If you have a common bond,
I don't.
like answer 6 would confirm the rest of them. So,
no.
do we all have answers ready to reveal?
Sure.
Katie?
Yeah.
All right. We'll start with Kevin.
You want me to just read
Yeah,
off my answers in order?
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
do we all want to reveal the same question at the same time?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Heptadecaphobia is a fear of.
50.
70.
Sorry, it's 17. That's
Well-
where you guys went wrong.
Ruh-roh.
So, do you want to
Oh.
work it out? I mean, okay. So,
Like I thought that
I have a guess at the
in
theme now, but-
Finding Nemo 2, is that a thing?
Finding Dory? I never
Yeah.
saw it.
That there's a septopus, and I thought sept was the 7
This is
thing.
hepta.
I know, which is why I thought it can't be 7 that we're talking about. It's got to be 5.
Both hept and sept are 7.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Just like hex and sex are 6.
Greek and Latin.
Well, I got them all wrong.
Okay. So 17. Multiply the first answer by the number of times Peter saw a sheet of unclean animals lowered down from heaven, which was 3.
3.
3 times 17 is 51.
3 times 17 is 210.
Yeah, that's what I had.
50 times 2 is 100.
Adding to the number of stars that were on the official USA flag in 1961, which was
49.
50.
50.
I knew that one.
Yep.
know that
Yeah,
one.
I was on track still.
It was changed in 60, I think. So it had 50. So 50 plus 51 is 101.
100 plus 50 is 150.
Still right following my first wrong answer.
Not me.
Multiplying that by the number of times Daniel Webster turned down presidency to a future president who would die in office, both Harrison and Taylor.
2.
Twice?
So we multiply that by 2.
Okay, I'm still on track.
150
Okay.
by times
Yeah.
2 is 300.
And then we add those two answers. Oh, by the way, that was 202. We add those two answers to get 303. So our answers are 17, 51, 101, 202, and 303.
So
Arizona
freeways
highways.
in Arizona.
Phoenix area freeways.
I got 0 as predicted.
Zero.
Zero from everyone.
Creative, but hard.
Yeah. I really hoped that, I thought somebody would probably say 70, but I really hoped that somebody would say 17.
I had 70 and then I changed it to 50.
That was a bad choice.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was like it was a fine choice.
that was almost really
It's like
cool.
choosing to eat cottage cheese for lunch or not eating at all.
Ew.
It's a
No,
horrible
it's like
choice.
eating sour cream or Greek yogurt. Oh wait, it's the same thing.
I think you could have used something more obvious to get us to 17.
Yeah, the problem was
Nothing gets you to 17.
I needed to make the first question the hardest.
I mean,
No, I don't think so.
In my mind, I did, because I wanted the other ones all to be gettable so that you could follow the math. I just wanted to be the first one that be the differentiator, so that I could get somebody with all of them right, and then the rest of you with them wrong. If I made it too easy, then
How much time did you spend doing that?
not much.
Really?
Yeah.
You just decided to start with 17 no matter what, and then you just went from there?
I was just
and
thinking,
you're like, screw the 60.
51 is 17 times 3. And then I thought, 101 is almost double that. And then you can have lots of fun with 202 and 303. So I just needed to find
An 808.
ways to describe 2 and 50 and such. 3. Anyone on the couch get a single point on that? No. Sorry.
No.
Heptadecaphobia. You guys got to look it up. Fear of 17. Also happens to be the most unrandom number between 0 and 20. Like, that's the number that most people choose between 0 and 20. Andy, take us home.
Okay. Question number 1.
Take us home, Andy Rose.
Referred to in the press as freedom fighters and cyber terrorists, what decentralized collective's first major coordinated campaign was Project Chinology, a 2008 series of hacks and protests targeting the Church of Scientology?
What? That was a lot of stuff.
I've heard this before.
That was a really long, wordy question. Say it again.
Referred to in the press as freedom fighters and cyber terrorists, what decentralized collective's first major coordinated campaign was Project Chinology, a 2008 series of hacks and protests targeting the Church of Scientology.
It starts with A.
What a dumb name.
It's when the war in Ukraine started, they hacked a Russian Twitter account or something like that. No. They hacked a Russian state media account that crashed every single time that they tried to like put out content.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah. It's not Axis and Allies. It's not agents. It's
Let's go with this.
agoraphobia.
Egoraphobia.
Ha! Fear of Igors. And then there's Egorophiles.
Chocolate rain.
You have answers?
Rain.
Kevin?
Hold on.
Hold on has been called.
Hold on. Called. Hold on. Called.
Do you know what the second letter is?
No, I know how the whole thing is spelled.
No?
Oh, that was for me?
Yeah.
No.
You gave me the first letter. Okay. Whatever.
There's a very large chance
Okay.
I'm wrong about the first letter, too.
Reveal.
I'm basing my whole guess on you, so.
Katie says Access. Mike says Anonymous. Kevin says Axios. It's Anonymous.
Oh, let's go. Thank you, Katie.
Dang it.
Question number 2.
I'm the worst.
Yeah. The best.
At the end of every season, the 32 NHL general managers vote to award the Vizina Trophy to the person to be the best at what position?
the Vizzini.
At the end of every season, the 32 NHL general managers vote to award the Vizina Trophy to the person to be the best at what position?
Why do the GMs vote? I really hope it's Zamboni driver. I can hope, Andy.
Best part of a hockey game.
But you don't like the Neil Diamond song that plays during it.
Oh.
We have answers, Mike? You have answers?
Sweet Caroline? No.
Okay,
Who
everyone
likes
has
that song?
answers. Katie says goalie. Mike says coach. Kevin says tender.
Goaltender?
That's goalie, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goaltender,
Weird.
goalkeeper,
Okay.
goalie. They're all the same.
never heard an NHL one called a tender.
They're not really, but it's what they do.
Okay, question 3.
They tend.
What French duo's first hit was the 1997 song titled Around the World?
If I sing it, will that help them?
Probably not.
It actually would. I think it would.
What?
It would help me.
You get an artist name?
you're way different than me.
It depends on like. No, never mind.
Do you know any
French duos? No.
Do you know any French people?
Mike,
D'Artagnan?
Mike, I bet you know a
the
French duo.
from the 90s.
I bet you don't one.
I didn't know this was a duo.
Oh, really?
I just know. I just know on the playlist when this song pops up, I know what pops up as the artist.
Okay.
Can you please sing it?
All around the world. It's called Around the World. And I know who it's by.
Not the one I'm looking for.
Ruh-roh. Did it come out in 1997?
I can think of.
You can think of the band that comes up when that song comes on?
No, I'm just thinking of a French duo.
Is it the Tiger Guys?
Okay, we have answers.
Tiger King?
Katie says Jean-Jacques Cousteau.
Jean and Jacques Cousteau.
Mike says Eiffel 65. And Kevin says ATC. That is ATC sings that song, but
Yes.
the Around the World I'm looking for is by Daft Punk.
That's a duo? I thought that was a quadro.
Just a duo.
Quadro.
They also call them quartets, but it's more commonly known as a
I mean, it probably also came out around 1997, and it's called Around the World.
But they're
So-
not French.
French.
In Japan, shinobi is the much more common word for the feudal era mercenaries and assassins, better known in the West as what?
Please repeat.
In Japan, shinobi is the much more common word for the feudal era mercenaries and assassins, better known in the West as what?
Obi-Wan Shinobi.
I don't actually know the difference between these things.
All around me are familiar faces.
Worn
Then you-
out places, and then let's just throw in faces again.
Do we have answers?
I'm just going to go with this because I'll kick myself if I don't.
Okay. Katie says samurai. Mike says ninja. Kevin says ninjas. It's ninja.
I would have kicked myself.
Ninja didn't even cross my mind.
What is a samurai? What's the difference between?
Honestly,
those
you were the one that was supposed to get that question.
I don't think
He
so.
targeted it for you.
Question number 5. In the final scene of Deadpool 2, the title character travels back in time to kill actor Ryan Reynolds, preventing him from starring as what?
I don't know what to call. I don't know.
I haven't seen Deadpool 2, but I know the answer to this
Wait, have
question.
answers?
Hold on. I'm gonna.
Okay, reveal. Katie says
Oh no!
Green Hornet. Oh no! Mike says Green Lantern. Kevin says Green Lantern. It's Green Lantern.
His name was Lantern.
No, green.
No, but the question was starring as this character.
Yeah, the Green Lantern.
Green Lantern is his name.
His name is Lantern.
It's his superhero name.
The Green Lantern
like
is his, like
like
his
Spider-Man,
Iron Man. Green Lantern.
That's stupid.
Question number 6. What's the common bond?
No. Anonymous goalie, Daft Punk, Ninja, Green Lantern.
I mean, there's probably a Lego set for each of these.
The Daft Punk Lego set.
I mean, I'd buy it. Imagine if you could build a Daft Punk helmet with Legos. Pretty cool.
This is not gettable. Like, I don't know anything about Daft Punk.
Could be Daft Punked. Punked.
What do I know
Daft
about
Punk
Daft
albums. Oh, I'm wrong. My nicknames in college.
Anonymous. Wait. Oh, Daft Punk. What?
I mean,
His name is the Green Lantern.
Yeah,
I guess I should have known because I knew it was
it's
stupid.
a character.
I should have known it
I hope.
because I know it's a stupid movie.
I think, but I hope. We'll see.
Okay. Katie, you have something?
It's a good episode title. I think.
Mike,
I hope
you have
We'll
something?
see.
I have something written down now.
Okay, reveal. Katie says types of recreational thing. Mike says blenders. Kevin says things with masks. It's things with masks.
What?
Anonymous people.
Anonymous.
Oh, masks.
Yeah, masks.
Oh,
sorry.
I thought you said mass.
Return of the Max.
Yeah, things with masks.
Anonymous.
Yeah, they use that thing from V for Vendetta. That mask. Anonymous uses that.
Would you guys be upset if I know who that's a mask
Guy
of?
Fawkes.
Oh, good.
Whoa!
It's in V for Vendetta.
You're right.
Daft Punk, Ninjas.
Daft Punk's more of a helmet, but
You
it's
didn't have a
it's-
Mandalorian in here.
No.
Green Lantern.
What if I looked it up and all of these are types of recreational things?
I like how we're like bleeping that word. We had a whole category about it before.
Dispensary or church or whatever.
Yeah. I got 3.
4.
4.
1.
Whew.
5.
Okay.
8.
Oh, that's 7.
11.
7. Guys, I'm so bad at pub quiz. Like
It's because you don't know what's a knowledge.
Yeah.
that.
You were
I got 3 on my own.
you were grown.
I got 1 and 0.
Yeah.
That's because in your category you thought you had knowledges and maybe you did, but in other people's categories you just don't know the knowledges.
Yeah.
I got wrecked by my and Katie's categories.
Boom, wrecked them.
Boom.
I'm so bad.
Anybody on the couch beat 11? No. Anybody on the couch beat 5? Yeah. Oh. No.
Nope, not on the couch. beat
Katie,
five.
you're still smart.
Let's go. Thank you, couch people.
Oh man.
You're so
And
encouraging.
that's
Always
11 with a
always
0
be
on your
here.
category.
Always be here.
I mean, we all got a 0 on your category, but
What's well, never mind. I guess I shouldn't ask that. Hey, listeners, thank you so much for listening. It's now time to remind you to send in your guess for the secret phrase game. If you think you know who said it and what they said, send an email to theguestroompodcast@gmail.com and put SPG and the episode number in the subject line. If you're right within 7 days of this episode airing, you will be entered into a monthly drawing for some guest room merch.
what did you just do with your mouth? Was that real?
That was a yawn.
That was a real yawn?
It was kind of ridiculous. I know. It was a little gratuitous.
Is it always that gratuitous?
No.
Okay.
I missed it.
It's a big old
He
yawn.
looked like a head that had been impaled on a stick.
Yes,
whoa.
actually, I did. That's-
like the orc head.
Yes, exactly like that.
Oh.
Right before, I almost called him Hidalgo. Right before
Yes, Hidalgo.
breaks his foot.
Seabiscuit.
Yeah.
Oh, good movie.
There's
all right.
no movie about a horse that has ever been good.
It's Seabiscuit.
I wish Nathan was still here. He will absolutely throw down for Hidalgo. Like he thinks it's like a top 10 movie.
At least he'll let me look at his triceps.
That's true.
Listeners, it's time to take a look at the secret phrase from 7 days ago. Other people know things about sneaking secret phrases into a someday award-winning podcast, like this person,
Me.
Andy.
Andy.
I knew it was you.
Yeah, you
Andy.
did.
But I didn't because you did such a good
Oh,
job.
thank you. The secret phrase was quickly Kevin crawled over Joe Biden.
You wouldn't have had it any other way.
I mean, is it inaccurate?
I mean, yes, it is.
Yeah, it's definitely
fairly
not
certain.
But if it did happen, would it happen quickly?
I don't know. Maybe he would go slowly.
Do you think? What?
Yeah, to injure
No.
him. I don't know.
No. Call Kevin and ask him. If you had to guess one adjective or describe one adjective to describe how you crawl over Joe Biden, what would you say?
I wouldn't.
I had to fight
Yeah,
the urge
I
to
wouldn't
the
in the first
business
place.
time sounder.
Easily the best intro and outro of the secret
You
phrase
know,
we've
the
ever
very
had.
well-known Back to the Future music.
Also, the secret phrase was good.
It was great.
Yeah.
Listeners, thank you so much for listening. Remember that you can keep us guessing by heading over to patreon.com/the guest room podcast. You can find a tier that suits you, find a way to get your own questions on the show, get exclusive episodes straight to your feed, and other sweet perks like that. So take a look. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. And if you want to purchase some merch, you feel like you're never getting the secret phrase right, well, just hit us up at theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. We'll let you know how you can do that. All right, for all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast, for Katie, for Andy, for Kevin, and for Ryan Reynolds as the Green Lantern, I'm Mike. And as always, farewell.